Have you ever felt the icy grip of fear crawling up your spine, as if something unseen is watching you from the shadows? Tonight, we delve into the depths of terror, where every creak and whisper could be your last. Are you ready to face the stories that haunt the night? Join us as we uncover the chilling tales that will leave you questioning the reality of the world around you. Welcome to the Timeless Tales, where the line between myth and reality blurs, and the stories come alive. There's something undeniably alluring about leaving civilization behind and venturing into the great outdoors. Maybe it's the thrill of the unknown, or the sense of adventure that comes with venturing into the wilderness. Whatever the reason, there's no denying that camping has a way of tapping into our primal fears. But as the sun dips below the horizon and the darkness closes in, our imaginations can start to run wild. Every snap of a twig or hoot of an owl can become a sinister presence, lurking just out of sight. And it's precisely this delicate balance between fear and fascination that makes camping such a perfect breeding ground for horror stories. Camping, at its core, is about surrendering to the unknown. And it's this surrender that can sometimes lead to some truly terrifying experiences. In the dead of night, a group of friends gathered around the campfire, trying to shake off the feeling that they were being watched. They had set up camp in a secluded clearing deep in the woods, far from prying eyes and the comforts of modern society. The fire crackled and spat, casting flickering shadows on the surrounding trees as they swapped scary stories and tried to scare each other senseless. But as the night wore on, the atmosphere began to shift. The wind picked up, rustling the leaves and sending chills down their spines. They laughed it off as mere paranoia, but deep down, they couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. As they settled in for the night, they started to hear strange noises. At first, they dismissed it as the wind or wild animals, but soon the sounds grew louder, more intense. It was as if someone or something was circling their campsite, watching them with cold, calculating eyes. The group tried to brush it off as mere imagination, but as the night wore on, the sounds grew louder, more menacing. They started to feel like they were being stalked, hunted even. And then, just as they thought they couldn't take it anymore, the noises stopped. The silence was deafening. The group sat in stunned silence, their hearts racing with anticipation. And then, out of the corner of their eye, they saw it. A figure, tall and imposing, standing just beyond the edge of the campsite. The figure didn't move, didn't speak. It just stood there, watching them with an unblinking gaze. The group was paralyzed with fear, unsure of what to do next. They were trapped, with no escape from the terror that loomed before them. Time seemed to slow down as the group sat there, frozen in terror. The figure remained still, its presence suffocating, crushing. It was as if they were staring into the face of pure evil, and it was staring back at them with cold, dead eyes. The group's initial reaction was one of pure terror. They were paralyzed with fear, unsure of what to do next. They tried to scream, but their voices were trapped in their throats. They tried to run, but their legs were frozen in place. As the minutes ticked by, the group slowly started to regain their composure. They knew they had to get out of there, and fast. They quickly packed up their gear and made a run for it, not stopping until they were back in the safety of their cars. The experience left them shaken, haunted even. They couldn't shake the feeling that they had narrowly escaped something truly evil. And as they drove away from the campsite, they couldn't help but wonder, what if they hadn't gotten out in time? The experience left a lasting impact on the group, one that would haunt them for years to come. They never went camping again, and whenever they thought about that fateful night, they couldn't help but shudder. As I sit here in the woods, surrounded by the darkness and the silence, I can't help but feel a chill run down my spine. It's a reminder that, sometimes, the things that go bump in the night are more than just our imagination. If you've got a creepy camping story of your own, be sure to share it in the comments below. And if you want more horror stories, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be sharing even more terrifying tales from the great outdoors. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more creepy content.